A finding for Bolivia would not end the saga.
A saga is a story or a tale of some type that goes on for a while, with some of the parts being repetitive and some of the parts being new, and some of the same arguments that they had before. So typically you may have some long novel, which would be referred to as a saga, that might detail events of a single family over several generations, and it turns into just a very long story. And if they had to make a movie out of it, it would probably be like 8 or 12 hours long. Or similarly, a saga can refer to an ongoing event. For example, Greece's bankruptcy crisis at this point could very easily be described as a saga because it's been going on since 2008. And they already went bankrupt around 2010, and I think they may have gone bankrupt again in like 2013, and now they're going bankrupt again. So, not surprisingly, a lot of people are just getting tired of this sort of repetitive story, and they think that Greece has done something at least to bring this saga on themselves. Donald Trump, he presents himself as a very well-meaning business person, but one look at his personal life, you can see this repetitive saga of getting divorced multiple times, as well as multiple business failures. So to a lot of people, they would think that his life is as much a product of failure as it is of success, even though to him it's just about all success, the way he claims it. I've got this friend, Joe. He's been working for this company that he hates for the last 3 years, and they treat him like garbage. So every time I talk to him, I have to hear the same saga of how much he hates his company. And I try to politely listen for at least a few minutes, but it's very clear that it's just going to go on and on. And, either he's going to quit or he's going to have to get a new job.
Some suggest it could offer Bolivia a lease on an enclave over which it would retain sovereignty, similar to China's former arrangement with Britain over part of Hong Kong.
Enclave refers to a particular place that is largely inside of another place. Typically, it would be a very small country that's surrounded by a very large country. Or it could also be a neighborhood of, say, one ethnic group that's surrounded by other neighborhoods of ethnic groups that are completely different than them. So inside the enclave, they try to sort of, behave like they're their own place, but in reality, they're surrounded. A lot of people consider Monaco to be an enclave of France. They're sort of this little peninsula off the coast, and technically they are their own country, but at the same time, they're only a couple of square miles in total. So if anything really bad were to happen to them, they would have to go get France to help them. Typically, American universities are located on campuses in the middle of towns or cities. And the people that are going to the university, typically they'll associate with the people within the university and won't associate too much with people outside the university. So you could say that the university is an enclave in the city, that it functions almost like its own city. And they even have their own police departments. And the police departments are just regular police. They can actually arrest people just like real police can.
That's all for today. Tom Taylor is an ESL tutor. He teaches English in the United States and outside, all over the world using Skype. He can be reached at his website, which is
ESL-fullsteamahead.com.
Click on this link and check out his website and email with questions. Thank you, Tom, and I'll talk to you next time.
Thank you.